Welcome back everybody to another video for Age of Magic. Today we're going to be covering Magnus, and that's going to be thanks to KOLE. Magnus is currently in the shop right now and has an event, so you can pick him up if you're doing so for the first time. But I did because I started playing for the first time. However, we're going to use KOLE's Magnus, so thank you KOLE for allowing us to use your Magnus. Now what you're going to be seeing here today, guys, is a Magnus at max level 85. They just released the update so the monsters can get up to max level 90 and equipment level 12. And as you can see, KOLE's doing the work and getting there. He's well on his way to getting equipment level and max level up to 90 and 12. So Magnus is going to be starred all the way up to 7, and then 4 Arcane starred up. As you remember, the Arcane Star stacks. So at 4, that's going to be an extra 35% to a lot of his base stats. And so at this level, you're going to see Magnus coming in with 3,751,708 hit points, a speed of 198, armor of 81,843, magic damage resistance 79,380, basic damage 306,382, critical hit chance only 19%, critical damage 468,973. That's one of the bigger ones I've seen today. So we're just going to jump right in. He is in the Archons and Tank factions. We got a couple items here that we're looking at. The Plate 8, which gives him 28,871 bonus hit points. And then what do we have on this one? That's a Jug level 8. So you're going to see 41,090 added hit points and 5,516 magic resistance. Now, skill 1, Spear Strike. I love how he's got all the skills maxed to level 7 already. This is going to be a good Magnus to use today. So it's going to damage one target, has a 100% chance that the next 4 attacks deal 50% damage less to the ally with the lowest HP and to Magnus if they have a shield. So you got to have a shield on the guy who's got the lowest amount of HP and Magnus as well for this to trigger. So there is this skill right here which goes really good with that, and I'll show you guys how to use these in a moment. But the current level at level 7 is going to be a basic damage on his skill 1, just his regular attack, 306,382, and a percentage decrease to the damage is going to be 50%. So it's triggered all the way up. It's going to trigger a tank class mark if you got one out there. Gatekeeper special levels 7, skill 2. This is where the shield comes from. So for skill 1, if you remember, he's got the counter attack, or they're gonna get less damage. The skill 2 puts up the shield for the lowest guy with the lowest HP and all Archon allies. Okay, so he's gonna put a shield on everybody. He works really, really well with other Archons. It's gonna be 13% of the target's maximum HP for the ally with the lowest HP and all Archon allies. Has a 20% chance per Archon ally to reduce the speed of all enemies by 20% for 2 turns. So like I said, you can get it from the event right now. It'll start out with a base of 20% because you are the only Archon you'll probably have. Unless you get lucky and summon him early in the game. Good luck, I hope you do. Currently, it has an ability cooldown of 4, 13% chance to increase the shield strength. I'm sorry, it's a 13% increase to the shield strength. You have a chance to give a debuff for every Archon ally at 20%, and you have a percentage decrease to speed of 20% also. And then, once again, that's a 2-turn decrease of their speed, so that's really, really strong. Light Beam Strike, skill level 3, damages one target, removes all buffs and debuffs from yourself, thereby restoring 10% of his health per effect removed. So if you're loaded with buffs and got a mix of debuffs on you, you have six of those in combination, you're going to wipe all of them out and restore 10% each, which in turn, if you had 6 for this example, you would restore 10% of your HP per one of those removed. 60%. Provokes enemies to attack only him for 2 turns. The next 4 attacks deal 50% less damage to Magnus. So he's going to send that out, provoke all the enemies to attack him. They're only going to do 50% damage, less damage to him, and he can't die from the next killing blow that would kill him. Instead, he's going to regain 27% of his max HP, or of his HP, right. Now let me just show you one thing really quick. In this is his passive. Magnus can't take critical damage. So not only when you set this up, remove all these, provoke the enemy, allow them to do 50% less damage. Don't forget, because of his passive, he can't take critical damage. So once again, ability cooldown for this one is 6 turns. Basic damage 591,874. Effect duration is 2 turns. Percentage healing for any removed effect is 10. Percentage decrease to damage is 50. Percentage hit points to restore to revived ally is 27%. This is big. Now here's his passive, level 7. When Magnus is not being provoked, his speed increases by 12%. So when he's not provoked, he's got a 12% speed increase. Every time an ally whose HP is lower than 35% is attacked, and Magnus isn't currently being provoked, he provokes the enemies to attack him for only 1 turn. So he's just going to send out everybody. If he's a huge defender and a tank for your allies. This is his passive, so it automatically happens. Nothing has to happen to trigger it. When another Archon ally takes damage, Magnus has a 55% chance to attack the attacking enemy. And once again, he can't take critical damage. He can give critical damage, but he doesn't take any. So, super strong ally. Put him in with another Archon or 2, or build a whole team of Archons, because he's just going to counterattack and provoke and keep your guys alive. Current level, chance to make an extra attack, 55. So it's 55%, and his percentage to speed increase is 12%. We're going to jump right into the story here. Thank you again, KOLE, for letting us use your Magnus. Appreciate you there. And this is chapter 5. So this will be the first time I'm playing through it. This is why my monsters will die during the story, but this Magnus will carry. And I'm so excited to see a full-grown Magnus in play right now. I don't have any other Archons that I can pair him with, so we're just going to jump right in. Normally, guys, and I say this in every video, once again, if you're going through the story and you just want to hit the auto button, usually your friend's allied monsters will just carry you right through. You don't need to click on the abilities and manual it. For the videos, I do manual them, so that way I can kind of show off the skills. We can cover a little bit of the damage, and we can kind of all see how they work together at a slower pace. All right, so we're just going to go through. Now, the thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to create the shield first, so that way me and the lowest HP ally both have the shield, and then he will have that chance to counterattack if Eritar is attacked. We can just go through, use whatever moves you want just to see them. Eritar is going to die. We did not counterattack. Now we'll go to a full... Oh, it looks like we're provoked. Oh, we were provoked. That's why. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use skill 3 and just totally delete that guy off the map. We can use Lucky to revive, which is fine. And you can just do a nice little shield. Once again, he'll counterattack if the guy has a shield, if that skill's up. And you can just go straight through. Okay, here we go. On the full HP monster, watch for the damage. It's going to be, it looked like 210,000. It happened really fast, but it looked like 210,000. Let's see if I can slow this down. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's see how much damage he does now. 58,000 damage on a skill 1. Oops, we don't want to do that. We want to click this. Oh, okay, so I see. Now it's times 2. That's fair. I just figured out mid video here how to control the speed. Congratulations, Iron Josh. Okay, here we go. Let's get back into this. Alright, we're going to use the shield. So we shielded Ararat again. Alright, we're going to come in with the big damage. He's going to be in his rock form, so he's going to be taking a lot less damage. So we'll see if we can't just take him out with skill 3. See what happens. There it was. Didn't even matter. Like I said, guys, when you have someone's rep monster that can just carry you through, fear not, you can just hit the auto button and it will just fly right through. So we can just kind of use the abilities as we see fit if we want to. But once again, I'm not going to need to do anything. This Magnus will just fly right through. You can hit the auto button and watch your guys go to work with the Magnus. He's such a good monster. Once again, thanks KOLE for letting us use your Magnus and carrying us through the story. This is just a really OP Magnus. You're not even going to need to do anything. He's going to counterattack when he wants and just take them all down one by one. My monsters aren't strong enough to do this in the story, but my Magnus actually doesn't do half bad when it comes to using him for this myself. He's just that good of a monster. He is going to miss once or twice there, but they're not going to be able to do anything. These monsters can't even get past his shield at this stage. This is the normal scenario as well, so you don't expect there to be so much of a haggle for a monster of that stature. But, you know, it's just nice to see what they're able to do without any holdbacks, without any hurdles. All right. Victory. Well, there you have it, guys. That's your Magnus overview. So I hope you guys got an opportunity to see where you can put him into play. And I appreciate you guys tuning in. Once again, if you wanted to stop by the Twitch channel, it is IronJosh_300. We'll be hanging out and talking some Age of Magic pretty much every day. I'll see you guys there. Have a wonderful day.